The subjects that interest me most when I'm painting is the human figure, and almost always it's the female figure. I love to draw and paint women sometimes, but I don't paint from life. These are not portraits. But when I've finished the painting, I'll realize that somewhere in the back of my mind that I know that woman or I know that girl. My mother had four sisters, and sometimes I'll say, oh my heavens, that's Aunt Edith. But I did not intend ever when I began to paint Aunt Edith or Aunt Betty or any of Judy's sisters or brothers. These things, the realization of what I have done emerges after it's done. I do not have an agenda. I don't have a motive. I don't have a project. I do not set out to do anything that you could put a name on. When I paint completely alinguistically, which means that I don't talk to myself when I'm painting. When I have finished painting, I might look at it and talk to myself about the finished product. But while it's going on, it's all color, line, shape, texture, volume, mass, etc., etc. You know the terms as well as I do. But I don't say, well, now I'm going to say something about nature or about this or so. The when I began painting more or less seriously under the instructions from the Montgomery Art Guild, I went through all of the phases that every young painter or new painter does. There was my Cézanne period. There was the Van Gogh period. There's the Egon Schiele period. You know, on and on. And all of those influences still show up in my work every now and then. The strongest element that remains constant is what I call the cartoonist in me comes out willy-nilly whether I like it or not. I am basically, fundamentally a cartoonist.